Now, you know, fire exits are to the left and to the rear. Now, if you look under your seats, that's where your life jackets are. Right. That's the health and safety out the way. Right, where do I start? Hi everyone, I'm Terry's dad. Hiya. Today, on behalf of myself and Sharon, we would like to welcome you all. Thanks to family and friends who have come from near and far to celebrate the wedding of my darling daughter, Terry, and my son-in-law, Greg. It's a real pity that the weather gods are not on our side today. But what a beautiful venue we have here in the Craig Sanker Hotel inside. Can I just say how lovely everyone is looking today, from all the bridesmaids to the flower girl Amy, also the mothers of the bride and groom, Sharon and Leslie. And let's not forget the best men have scrubbed up no body. Unfortunately, there are some really special people who can't be with us to witness this special moment. Terry's gran and granddad, Ellen and Deb. Don't worry, Terry, they're looking down on you today. Have a great day. Now, can I ask the top table to be upstanding to join me in a toast? Again, as part of the bridal party, we would like to thank all the families and friends. Oh, hold on for a minute. I don't want to get mixed up now. For coming here to witness today's fabulous event. To family and friends. Amy. Thank you, darling. Is she not just gorgeous? Well, Terry, there's someone that just couldn't miss your wedding day. Can I ask you to open this, please? This cuddly toy is Terry's forever friend, Benji. He's been with her when she was born. So he couldn't miss the day. So he's here today to celebrate with Terry and Greg. Perthshire. Could have gave him a wash, but I thought, nah, yeah, that's what
You can sit there.
Oh, has he been on about the same stuff as me? Oh, go easy. Anyway, right, here we go. To the bottom of my heart, Terry, can I just say how beautiful you're looking today? Oh, right. This is hard. It was an honour to walk you down the aisle today. You have made me and your mum so proud of you. You've just turned into this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Very caring. Well, I'll say that again. Very caring, kind, an unselfish woman. You still met them.
Very good.
Are you laughing at me or Benji?
Laughing at Mum!
Anyway, wait a minute. That was the first one. Right. A wee bit here about Terry. Notice how he's go. Anyway. Terry grew up in Clement Park. She attended St Mary's Lockheed and then up the Johnnies. One, she was meant to be. Didn't like the plump Terry, did you? As a child, it was how you like where you live where her tongue never stopped. She's not really changed a bit, really. Terry did loads of activities from swimming to dancing, football, even playing the keyboard.
Titanic.
That's coming. Wait a minute, yeah, shut up! Yeah, stop it punching. Right, anyway, Terry just loved to sing. Always got a rendition of Titanic or Annie's Tomorrow. To which, Greg, you now have the pleasure of listening. Oh Jesus, is it that bad? No, wait a minute. Number 6. Oh, yeah. No, wait a minute, I've got a bit missing. I have. Wait a minute, now check this. Wait. I have.
You remember it?
Well, I hate to swear. Fucking hell. Hold on a minute. Well, yeah, I'm not, I swear.
No, you are not.
Anyway, right, well, here we go. I think that's just a wee bit anyway. Anyway, Terry met Greg. I'm not allowed to say because it's a specific nightclub, right? But anyway, Terry was underage and we shouldn't have been there. Well, she shouldn't have been there, he should have. But, anyway, right, so they met in a nightclub. Well, Terry actually seen him the day before, or the day of going to the nightclub, right? But then, they clicked. Anyway. Am I talking it here, right? So, anyway, right. Terry, Greg used to come up. No, see Terry. Oh no. Greg was up to tidy Terry's room. Because, Terry wasn't the tidiest. I'm not joking. Yeah, it was like upside down. The room was at, and then all of a sudden, oh, Greg's coming up. I says, well, that'll be the room tidy. So there was no point going on her. But anyway, the relationship blossomed here. Absolutely a legend, though, a guy, right? And I love to travel, here, and I've been, as you can see on the team today, that, well, I think we've got 8 tables, and, oh, is it 7? Oh, well, 7. But I can guarantee you that there have been more than 7 locations in the world. These are all different places that they've been. So, long may that continue. So, yeah. Right. So, just to finish off, I've got a wee quote for you here. It's written when your child finds true love. Parents find true joy. Here's to your joy and ours from this day forward. Now, can I ask you all to be upstanding? The bride and groom. Bride and groom. Can I now hand you over to my son-in-law, which I forgot, that was a perfect speech. Proud to welcome into the family our son-in-law. So anyway, here he is.
Hi, I'm Greg. Big thanks to my new father-in-law Kevin for the kind words and wishes. It makes me a very happy man to eventually stand here and say, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, on behalf of my wife and I, welcome to our wedding at Grey's. We'd like to thank everyone for making it here and sharing a special day. I know that a number of people have travelled a very long distance to be here, some more than others, but you've all travelled here today knowing that you'll get bumped at the bar. That's serious commitment and we really appreciate it. Before we move into the long list of thank yous we owe people for today, I'd like to remember people that are no longer with us and are sadly missed. We know they're here in spirit, not only in our thoughts today, but more importantly, they are in our hearts. So please could we raise a glass to absent loved ones.
Absent loved ones.
I'd like to start with Sharon and Kevin. I'd like to start with Sharon, Kevin. I can't thank you both enough for welcoming me into your family in such a loving way. You've both shown me overwhelming kindness, and for that I thank you. Terry is a credit to you both. You've raised a caring, loving and thoughtful daughter. And an extra well done for getting through those early teenage years. I've not just gained a wife today, but a whole family. Half of Clement Park to be exact. I even made the cut for the family WhatsApp group. Morning.
Morning.
Morning, y'all. Thank you all for making me feel like part of your family, even long before today. It's appreciated. To my mum Leslie, there are not enough words to do this justice. You've done a great job to make me the man I am today, and for that I'm very grateful. You've provided everything in life for me and Jenna and never complained too much. I'd like to thank you for the incredible love and support you have shown Terry and I so far. I actually want to thank the whole family for welcoming Terry into the house with open arms and making her feel at ease right from the offset. We're a close, tight-knit family and she's never felt once out of place. To both our mums, we've got a little thank you from both of us. Before we go on to the wedding party, I'd like to thank Katie and Fiona and all the big Santa staff for everything they've done today. I know a lot of hard work has went into this. To the wedding party now, my three groomsmen, Thomas, Nathan, Willie, thank you all for doing absolutely fuck all today. Seriously. Seriously, thank you for the help getting everyone seated to where they were supposed to be, kinda. And getting everyone in place for photos, kinda. Cheers. Right, now I think we can all agree that 5 of our bridesmaids look beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chief bridesmaids Steph, Jenna, Brogan, Sammy and Lisa. You guys have been fantastic. I know a lot of effort has went into today. Terry's a massive flapper and you've done an amazing job keeping her calm during these stressful times. Brogan as well, sorry, I thought I said the 5 there.
Yes,
Sorry.
Cheers, mate. From the great time you guys had at the Dundee Henny to Prague, where everything was excellently organised, so that she didn't have to worry about any of it too much. And now for a very special thank you to Amy. You made a fantastic flower girl today.
Yes,
and you look very pretty in your dress. Thank you. The 3 best men, Gavin, Craig and Chris, are better known as Byers, Scroggy and Shooty. I've known these guys for almost 20 years. Craig and Gavin from primary school on a secondary at Venus Hill, where we eventually picked up Chris along the way. It really wouldn't have been the same without them. A lot cheaper, mind you, but not the same. I don't want to praise them too much yet because I haven't heard their speech. But thank you up until this point for helping make sure things went smoothly and I turned up sober today. And thanks again for organising the Bratislava Stag and making sure I kept my dignity. Along with that...
We're saying nothing! I swear too much!
Along with that Phil Gimp suit that I acquired.
Very nice.
Right, now what can I say about my wife? Well, Terry's Terry. She's fiery, straight talking and genuinely a bit mental.
That's my girl.
But she's also sweet, loving, funny, thoughtful and very caring, my best friend too. It's for these reasons and many more that I fell in love with her nearly 10 years ago. And just think, I never went for my infamous Posh Spice haircut, then we would have never met in the classy establishment of London nightclub. And had that as a talking point. Talk about fate. A special congrats to Terry on passing your driving tests. First time a year ago today.
Crazy driver!
Terry picked the 13th of October as a lucky date a long time ago. And if our marriage is anything like your driving, then we'll be in for a treat. I think everyone will agree with me today when I say you look incredible in your dress. I want everyone to know how lucky I feel to be here right now. Here's to the start of many years as husband and wife. I promise that I will do everything I can to make you smile every day. You mean everything to me, and I look forward to our future together and the many joys it holds for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and raise a glass to my wife, Miss Terry Robb. Terry Robb. Thank you. Now on to my best man. Wait,
Oh, stroke.
Hello.
Hiya!
Right. Those of you who know me know I'm one of Greg's best men. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Greg's best man. I'm Craig. And first I'd like to thank the groom for gifting me with a couple of glamorous assistants like Chris and Gavin. And in all seriousness, it's a huge honour for the three of us to have been asked to fill this role, and it's a clear testament to how liked, respected and loved Greg is to have such a deep pool of friends to choose from. We are three proud men. And before we start trying our utmost to embarrass the groom, I'd like to take a quick second to say how beautiful Terry is and how great all her bridesmaids are today. And Greg, you can take that as evidence that Terry doesn't need your input on every little piece of clothing she chooses to wear. So, the three best men all had to get together this morning and write a speech. And we decided doing a single one as opposed to doing three, as we're all hungry and you know weddings, there's more enough speeches as it is. And Kev's choking for another Guinness, so I thought we'll just do one big speech, okay?
Alright, got a Prosecco.
Right, so now you're thinking, why have us three been given the honour of making this speech? Well, Gavin and I have known Greg since he was tiny and his ears were huge. Chris met him
Welcome to the family.
Chris met him a few short years later at secondary school. I do a fair bit of public speaking at work. Gavin MC sportsman's dinners, and Big Ian's, well, he's too big not to offer him the job after straight to Greg to do it last year at his wedding. It's almost like Greg must have every little detail absolutely perfect. But it's safe to say that between us and our combined 70 odd years of unerring friendship, we have built a fair collection of humorous and not so humorous stories to share with you all. In the bar later, as unfortunately Terry's been understandably busy this last week or so, and we've not been able to vet these stories. So the ones we've chosen are ones she already knows. But right, nobody's perfect, we know this. But the key to a good couple is that the good traits of the individuals make up for the faults of the other. Greg and Terry are no different, but their individual qualities combine to make the perfect couple. I mean, look at Terry. She's smart, she's caring, she's clever, she's beautiful, she's honest, she's hardworking, she's fun to be around. She's just an all-round brilliant human being that I'm honoured to call a friend. And Greg's a Dundee fan. That all said, I'd like to think that all these wee anecdotes you're going to hear will make one thing clear. Greg is seriously the best of men, will make the best of husbands, and Terry, let's face it, you're the only person that he's ever does what he's told for. That's unconvincing. Since early childhood, Greg's amassed a huge number of incredibly funny, good-natured and handsome friends, and Willie as well. All of us here today would be hard-pressed to find a better guy than Greg to call a friend. And personally, I'm just relieved he managed to get some time off work to be here today. Greg's been such a massive part of my own life that it's difficult to pick any individual story that's justice to how much he means to me. Well, again, it's difficult to find a story I want to share in this particular forum. So I'll simply pick a moment that I think we both agree was a pretty joyous days in both our lives, and fairly safe. The day Dundee last won promotion to the big league. Remember the big league? It was just the perfect day, absolute perfect storm of a day. Boozing, laughs, celebrations, again, things you guys probably long time ago. These two first generation dads have forgotten about. And cups don't count. Before they get cheap again about obviously a few points that these have at the moment. But that day encapsulated everything it is to be Greg's friend. There was laughs, joy, celebration, and obviously having stopped the man himself from square going, some wee teenager who was wearing no trousers, teenager wearing no trousers, at 2 AM on the hill town for being nippy. So anyway. That's my wee bit almost done, and whilst I know you'll be absolutely choking to give me a round of applause and a standing ovation and whatever else, I must ask you to please control yourselves until the end of the speech. I don't want to waste any more time. Those steak pies are getting cold and Thomas is looking a bit hungry. So I'll pass you over to the first of my glamorous assistants in Christopher.
Don't clap him. If you know him like we do, you don't want to clap him. Got some words here about Greg. Some good, some not so good. See how it goes. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm also the best man, Chris.
Wait.
For all of those that don't know me, I've personally arranged today's wedding venue. Food and drinks and all. So if you happen to catch me at the bar later on, a token of thanks, such as a pint, would be much appreciated. For those that do know me, yes, I'm still full of shit. We'd like to thank Greg for asking me to be one of his best men. We really are the three best men anyone could have. Craig, Gavin and I are three of the funniest and finest guys you can meet. Again, proof of this is better found in the bar later on. For the cost of a pint, and maybe something a bit fruity for Gavin here. Avocado! Greg was one of my best men, it's a bit weird, best men of two, of which the other undesirable is here somewhere. Graham Duncan, avoid him at all costs. Last October, and they both made an exceptional speech, as well as arranging a great stag. I was honoured to accept Greg's offer of a best man for his own wedding. So to be one of the best men today and return the favour really means a lot. I met Greg, Gavin and Craig at Minas Hill High, and particularly got to know Greg very well throughout our secondary school years and into our adult life. Since then, we've all continued to be good friends, and it's probably quite rare for school friends still to be so close all these years later, and in all honesty, Greg is probably the glue that helps hold all that together. Just to reiterate what Craig said, Terry, you look beautiful today. Thanks. And you're a credit to your parents. Shalom, Kevin. You made obvious by the fact that Kevin's managed to stay awake today.
Next week, power marks later.
Also, I can only agree with Craig's words on the bridesmaids. They certainly scrub up no bad. Although, I must also note that I was legally obliged to say that, as my wife Samantha is one of the bridesmaids. To be honest, I like being married and I wish it would continue. In all honesty, you are all looking amazing today. So moving on to the stag.
Well,
Well,
yeah, I'm alright. I'm
not for all of it, not for all of it. BDK World Tour reached the brass line. What a trip it was. What a great group of guys. Brilliant laugh, eh? For those of you not on the brass line of Stag Do, I've got a quick summary.
No!
It's alright, there's nothing to do. So the first day we got there, found the nearest pub, got absolutely bloated on cheap Slovakian beer and cocktails. Some more so than others, eh John? It was all good natured fun, to be honest. It was all good fun. And also got here, Kev fell asleep a fair bit.
No, like you.
Just a wee bit.
No, like you.
I caught him. The second day, Greg refused to leave the hotel in his gimp suit for some reason.
Too fucking right.
Good money. It's the finest leg action I've ever seen.
Last week,
To be honest, I don't know why Greg packed it if he wasn't going to wear it. That night, found a karaoke bar. Oh, a bit of karaoke.
Love it.
So anyone that knows Greg, belted out his classic, The Proclaimers, Sunshine on Leith. In a bar full of locals. And all the locals didn't have a fucking clue what it was. Absolutely no idea. Just standing looking blank. Shortly after this, Kev fell asleep in the middle of the bar. All the locals decided to partake in a bit of selfie taking with Kev, even though he's unaware. Later on, there's a bit of Linkin Park going on, you know, a bit of heavy music, to which Greg was just absolutely moshing his tits off. And those of you who know, and his poppadom ankles, he went over it again. So aye, in a bit of pain that night. Third day, forgot that we needed passports to go to another country. We spent about nearly 3 hours wandering about Bratislava, getting food and boys getting passports. Anyhow. So, segues, yes. We'll leave that chat for the bar later on. Anyway, eventually got to Vienna. Watched Rapid Vienna whilst Greg got bullied. Whilst Greg got an absolute bullying from the local ultras for wearing the Dundee United strip and taking photos on his phone.
Fuck Rapid.
Honestly, there was this one absolutely beefy ultra, you know, muscly, smelly, sweaty, no top, don't know if he could afford t-shirts, you know, but thankfully he just grabbed his tangerine shirt and ran off with it, saying, "Come and see me after the match, mate." Unbelievably, after the game, Kev went up to the boy, went to find him, says, "Can I have the shirt back, mate?" Which he got.
Hey, Bala!
Then later on, you fell asleep.
Sweat too bad.
And that boy is well. To be honest, Greg, the tangerine colours suited you very well. Compared with the shit Sam Stanton. No, sorry. Sorry. Owen. So moving on. Greg has many qualities that I'm sure everyone here knows or can relate to. Some of the good things. He's kind and loving-natured. He goes out of his way to help anyone. He's got a strong head of hair. Unlike myself. But my hair used to be pretty good. And we touched on this earlier, but Greg brings everyone together. He's an absolute rock in the middle of our group of friends. I'm sure everyone would agree with. He's an animal lover, but not in a McEnroy way. I'm sure if anyone's seen his behaviour on the stag do, he'd say that he's very intimate with dogs. I'll leave that there. A few more good things about Greg. He's got a fierce fashion identity, you could say. Bit more on that later. He's also great at skipping queues for pints. Honestly, if you're ever somewhere busy with Greg, honestly, in a pub or some of those times, you've got to have him at your side. There's no shame in skipping a queue, just turning his back on the queue and basically filling it in. But he saves you half an hour at least. Honestly, it's an absolute pleasure to have you. That's it. In a pub.
Wow.
We all can't be perfect. Here are some of Greg's faults that we've picked out. Well,
here we go.
On occasion, you can say that Greg gets pretty stubborn or nippy.
Yeah. A bit nippy.
A bit. When he's not happy, he'll certainly let you know. I'm sure everyone knows the Robbo face. Things aren't going well. He also supports an absolutely rubbish football team.
I agree with that.
Just a question to ask you, what was your favourite Hampden trip, mate?
Perthshire.
Yeah? Got any good memories of Robbie Williams or Lorenzo Amoroso in Dundee's Scottish Cup final hope since 1910?
Never again!
Also, we say fierce fashion identity. There's also, run down here, dodgy outfits. Went to Magaluf last year, and Greg comes out of the hotel, out of his room, rocking a full-on Burberry check, like some failed pop star from the 90s. Bad habit. Honestly, mate, no wonder he went home early that night. I felt it. Moving on, we've been through a lot together. The highs and lows of supporting a Dundee football team. 6-2 derby wins. Hopeless relegations. And glorious cup wins.
And I can't remember where. Anyway,
we've had so many brilliant years at Tea in the Park and too many gigs to mention. It really is an honour to know you and a privilege to be a friend to. Also to see both of you over the years. Sammy and I have spent so much time with you both. I've loved every minute. A great friend to all and absolutely certain to be a great husband. I'll now pass you over to Gavin, who'll finish off the best man speech.
Thank you very much, Chris. So, yeah, I'm the last one on it. It's dragging on a little bit, guys. But as they say, we've saved the best to last. So in honour of the groom, can everybody please pin back their lugs, listen carefully. Okay, so basically, Greg bottled it when deciding who his best man was. So you've got this situation. Okay? 3 of us together, but I quite like it. 3 is a pretty special and pretty significant number. From stories, fairy tales, and even Hollywood blockbusters, they often follow the rule of 3 principle. Suggests things that come in 3s are inherently more humorous, satisfying, and effective. I think, yeah. There are plenty of fine examples to support this. You've got the 3 musketeers, 3 top lads, you know, one for all and all for one. Maybe I said that wrong. The 3 wise men who came bearing gifts, which reminds me, I didn't bring a gift. We've also got iconic movie trilogies. For me, it's got to be the great classic, High School Musical. Or Wildcats, yeah. And everyone's favourite 3-sided shape, the triangle. Yeah. But of course, best of all, the realistic amount of points Dundee will have come Christmas. But in fairness, as an Arab, I'm in no position to criticise. Come to think of it, it's the number of managers United have had this season, this month, I think this week actually. So today you've had Craig, Chris and me, the good, the bad and the ugly. But it truly is an honour to stand alongside Greg as he embarks on the adventure that is marriage as his best man. Well, 1/3 best man. But yeah, Greg and I, oh, what's wrong? Say something nice about Terry and the bridesmaids. No, honestly, the bridesmaids today looking fantastic, and Terry, as always, looking even more lovely than normal. Okay, so great effort today, and yeah, you're all looking fantastic. But what about us guys? Yeah, we scrub up pretty well as well. Even Thomas has found a kilt that fits him reasonably well. He's earning the London cash now, so the liposuction is paying off. But Greg, Craig and I met at school. We were all at Hillside together, but it wasn't really until we bonded at Dalguy's on our primary 7 trip, week long, away from the parents, and our friendship really blossomed there. Craig would learn of his love of and natural skill at defecating in the great outdoors. Yeah. too many stories there. Thomas would invent and perfect a unique dance routine. Ladies, gentlemen, if you ask later on, you'll see you're in for a treat. There's a bit of something for everyone. And of course, Greg did what he does best. Got ill, was quarantined, and had to visit the local doctor. In 2000, we moved up to the big school, Meany. Here we met more characters who would go on to be lifelong friends. We've got Big Aim, the tutor who came in on the berry bus. Willie, knows his way around the trombone. Dave Robb, got his mum to ask for more homework.
Cheers, Dave.
Didn't help, but you know, worth a try. Deasley won the Tilly Cup. Big Daddy Bull himself, McEnroy, such a fab guy. Grazer, school captain and teammate of Cup hero Scroggy, and the best paper boy in Meanishill. And how could I forget BDK? Thanks for the world tour, mate. But today is a wonderful occasion, and it's brilliant to see so many family and friends of Terry and Greg gathered, all happy and dressed to impress. But maybe the best dressed man in Dundee, well, in his own opinion, we have on good authority that Greg is the Gok Wan of Meany. Boys, ladies, animals, whoever, he's your man for fashion advice. Not seeing Terry's dress before today may well have been the cause of some sleepless nights, but I think Greg would be the first to agree the girl done good. When Greg is not at home completing Netflix, you can find him at his favourite place, 9 Wells Hospital. When he's not screwing in light bulbs or doing what his unofficial gaffer, Kumbal, tells him, you'll find him in the waiting room with his poppadom ankles requiring medical attention. Greg and Terry, like it's been said before, we love to travel and have been to the four corners of the globe. And wherever he ends up, Greg can fluently ask, "Can you take me to the hospital?" But Terry, now it's your responsibility to wheel him home from the hospital. And what he lacks in strong ankles, he makes up for in love and strength for you. But anyway, we'll wrap this up. We've been talking for too long, and I can see everyone is clock watching, and I'll be honest, I'm bursting for a pee. Thomas is already pocket munching for his sporing. But yeah, so I'll look to wrap it up, and it's been a really an emotional day. Even the cake is in tears. I thought it would be nice and relevant to finish with a poignant movie quote that I'm sure Terry and Greg know very well. And then Gillian beat me to it and read it out at the ceremony. But I think it would be nice to hear it again before we have a toast. Okay, so Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, sing it best. My dearest friend, if you don't mind, I'd like to join you by your side where we can gaze into the stars and sit together now and forever, for it's as plain as anyone can see we're simply meant to be. So, on that note, can we all please be upstanding for the newly wed couple? Raise your drink of choice, and but to the happy couple, to the new Mr. and Mrs. Rob, Terry and Greg. Right, let's have some dinner.